The Tigers VFL side is secured into the top 10 playoffs, finals, wildcard, etc., whatever we want to call it, after a 41-point win against the Sandringham Zebras this weekend, which was a really, really good result because we were kind of needing to win at least one more to make certain of it that we can participate this year. And yeah, it was nice to get a big win. So 18-7, 115 to 11-8, 74. Geez, the boys kicked pretty accurately from some difficult angles as well. Like we did the live watching the game, and there was a lot of comments in chat about if only the AFL listed players in AFL games could kick as straight as some of the VFL guys, we'd be doing all right on both fronts. But to Sandringham's credit, they did actually put up a big fight in the last quarter. And if it wasn't for the lead we'd already built up, they may have actually almost mowed us down. They were building some good momentum, and that was kind of on the back of, to start off with a bad note, on the back of the Tom Sims injury, which is really, really shithouse. And I know we don't know the extent of it just yet at the time that this is being recorded, which is Sunday night, but it didn't look great. It looked pretty nasty. It looked elbow-ish based on how he was being held, but he looked in a lot of pain and discomfort, and I don't think we will see him play any football this year at a bit of a guess based on how he reacted and how he was being treated, but we'll find out more come Monday, Tuesday, I suppose. But structurally, what that meant for us, so Sims got dropped from the AFL side. I don't think it was too much to do with what he was doing wrong there, because he wasn't really doing much wrong. I think it was more to do with giving our VFL an adequate support and ruck system, because we have no ruckman in the VFL. Hayes Brown's out injured, Kalina's out injured, Samson Ryan's out injured, Fawcett's out injured, and McKelty Lafau's out injured still, who's done some rucking too. And obviously Sims now just got injured. So Simsy was there taking a fair brunt of the ruck load. So to have him go down really hurt our structure in that last quarter, and that's when Sandy started to get on top. But the boys held on and got a good and much needed win. In terms of disposal getters, I'm laughing because as we were watching this live, I don't think anyone expected to see unfold what unfolded. But if we were to take bets at the start of the game on who would be equal highest leading disposal getter, I can assure you that none of us would have tipped Jacob Kazitsky. But here we are, 26 disposals, 4 goals, 1, 5 marks, 25 hitouts, 8 clearances. Honestly, it was a monster game from Cozzy. It was quite impressive. I don't know whether a spot opens up at AFL level for him just yet, but you can't do much more than that. He was phenomenal. He was, doing everything well, and I can't speak more highly of him, but that was a huge game from him. Lockie Street, 26 touches, 7 tackles, 4 clearances. El Nor, 24 disposals, 8 marks, 2 tackles. Lockie Wilson, 23 touches. Joel Garner, 23 touches. Austin Johnson, 22 touches, 7 marks, and a really, really clutch goal from a very tight angle as well to really help us out there at the end. The other name I want to talk about quickly is Sam Grill, who is the under-18 prospect, plays for Oakley. He played with us last week in the VFL, and he played again this week, and he had 15 disposals, 2 marks, 3 tackles. Showed some really good zip. His disposal looked fine as well. Does look a pretty lively type, and undoubtedly is a name that we're definitely keeping an eye on the draft board. Steely Green had 14 disposals, so he actually did make it down to Frankston to play. They would have just zipped down the highway, grabbed some food, and then I don't think he played much of the first quarter. Probably still letting dinner digest, and then jumped on for the rest of the game. But he had 14 touches, 4 marks, 6 tackles, 3 clearances. Gibkiss, 12 disposals, 1 mark, 2 tackles. And Caleb Smith, 7 disposals, 2 marks, 1 tackle. It was good to see Caleb Smith back, even though it wasn't a monster game. But it was a good win. But I just want to talk about Josh Gibkiss in particular. I still think he's going to get an AFL game come end of the year. And it might feel very token, and I might be wrong as well, but it's been great to see him get through all of these games. I just think it might be good to see him and for his confidence to play maybe in the Geelong game. But he seems to be getting his hand on the ball a bit more, which is good. He just hasn't had that big consistent patch like what Tyler Young was having. But look, the VFL guys have qualified for finals. Batchelor's done an amazing job with them, given how much talent's been stripped away from that side at various stages because of our injury list, and then having to call players up to AFL level, which then depletes the VFL team. They've done a super job to get us in this position. And what's actually exciting, So there's one more week left of VFL of their home and away season. And over the course of the next 2 to 3 weeks, we should start to see Lafau. We should see Campbell Gray might be a chance. Kane McAuliffe might be a chance. Hayes Brown will be a chance to come back in as well. Liam Fawcett should return. Jasper Alger's going to return. Who else could play? I mean, I don't know if Noah Bolter, he might even be a chance to play VFL finals if we wanted to. So could Taj Houghton potentially. We might need to apply for a permit to do that because he missed a large chunk of the year. Trezise might be a chance as well. So there's actually quite a few names that can still step back into the VFL program when the wildcard stuff starts and the finals start that could really bolster the side. But no, an impressive win. We'll be sure to follow the VFL form all the way through. Make sure we get around the VFL guys. It's been impressive. And hopefully we see some more under-18 talent come through. You'd love to see a Josh Lindsay play or something like that. But yeah, good win. And until next week, go Tigers.